software engineer at PackageCloud. PackageCloud has integrations with many CI/CD platforms like Travis CI, Circle CI, and GitHub Actions. It allows users to easily implement CI/CD strategies to build, test, deploy, and release packages. I'm going to show you how to implement GitHub Actions into a code base to build and deploy a simple npm package to a PackageCloud repository. For this, I will use a PackageCloud repo and a GitHub repo that PackageCloud created to build an npm test package, and a GitHub action created by our OSS customer Daniel at WLANPy. Here in my PackageCloud account, I have created a repository called repo. I did this by clicking on the Create a Repository button, and then entering the repository name and selecting Public to create it. If you haven't signed up to PackageCloud yet, you can register to create a repo in under 10 seconds by going to packagecloud.io and clicking the Sign Up button. The link will be in the description. The next thing I need is the GitHub repo that PackageCloud created to build an npm test package. So like me, you can also fork this public repo from our PackageCloud GitHub. The link will be in the description. So I've opened it up in VS Code, and in the project directory, first we are going to add a .github folder. And then inside that, a workflows folder. This is where you can create your workflow.yaml files to configure your CI/CD steps, and I will name mine build and push.yaml. In this file, I'll start by naming our action build and push to PackageCloud. Next, I will use on to define which events will automatically trigger the workflow to run. I'll set it to push to trigger the workflow whenever a push is made to any branch in this repository. You could also add additional events to trigger multiple workflows like pull request, fork, and so on. After that, I will define the jobs. I'm going to divide the process into two jobs, first build and then deploy. So in the build job, I have defined the environment using runs on and set that as Ubuntu latest. Then I've configured the steps to run. I'll be using some official GitHub actions to perform necessary commands in my environment, like checkout to check out the repo, and set up Node to install Node with version 14. After setting up the environment, I'll have the package built with npm pack. And this is totally optional, but I'm going to run ls to make things a bit easier for anybody new following along, and for them to see what's happening when this job runs. And finally, I want to use the upload artifact action to upload the npm package and use it in the next job. It's really easy. Under with, provide two parameters, the name, which is whatever I want to identify the artifact as, and the path, which is where the artifact is located. It will just be built in the root, so the package name is just fine. Next up is the second job, deploy. I'll start off with needs to identify that the build job must be completed successfully before this job will run. And like the build job, I'll have this run on Ubuntu latest. And then I want to first download the package from the last job using the download artifact action and specify the name parameter with the one we gave in the last job, npm package. I'm also going to quickly run ls so we can more easily follow along again. This is totally optional. Finally, I'm going to use a GitHub action created by our OSS customer Daniel from WLANPy. PackageCloud supports the tech community by offering OSS plans, so if you're currently looking for a place to host packages for your OSS project, feel free to get in touch by emailing support@packagecloud.io with any links and info about your project to get started. I'm also going to list this in the description. Anyway, the upload package action, it needs a couple of parameters set about the package and details from my PackageCloud account. I'm going to input the package name, my PackageCloud username, and the PackageCloud repo and distribution. As for the PackageCloud token, after copying my PackageCloud API token from the UI, using the GitHub CLI, I will create an encrypted secret named PackageCloud token in the GitHub repo and then set my PackageCloud API token as the value. Coming back to our YAML workflow file, I'll reference the encrypted key. Now I've saved the file and I'm going to commit it and push it. Coming into the Actions tab of my GitHub repo, I can see that the workflow has been run successfully. After clicking on the workflow, you could see a summary of all the jobs that were run and all of the artifacts that were built. Clicking on any of the jobs will allow you to see a list of all of the commands that were run, and then clicking on any of these commands will allow you to see the output. So let's take, for example, the run npm pack and run ls commands. Opening them up, we could see the outputs of these commands, and here, after running ls, we could see our package was built and placed into root. After that, the package was uploaded using the upload artifacts action, and once it was uploaded, it was then downloaded in the deploy step. Here's the output, we ran ls, here's the package, and then the upload Packagecloud action handled the rest. So here you can see uploaded successfully to my repo in my Packagecloud account. Coming back to the Packagecloud UI, you could see that in my account, in the repo called repo, the package was uploaded, and you could check it out by clicking on it and viewing the details. And that was my walkthrough on how to implement GitHub Actions with Packagecloud to build and deploy an NPM package. I hope this was helpful, and please let us know if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, and thank you for watching.